What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am the TechBear, and I just wanted to check back in with you guys. I hadn't made any content for a little while, and I wanted to definitely get back into it, but I've been incredibly busy with work, and I haven't really had a lot of time to record any gameplay or anything like that. I did host a little mini live stream on Facebook, playing some Minecraft with some friends, which you can see some of the gameplay that I have displayed here. Now, I kind of just wanted to touch base on a couple of bits of news this week. Nothing crazy. It looks like the Division is going to go free this weekend, which that's great and all. Game's pretty good, but it's like now the game is going to fucking go free. It's been out for fucking how long, and now they want to make it free. Like nobody's going to play it. Who's playing this game right now? Like I'm sure there are some people that are still playing the Division, but like they're not gonna be making any more content for it as far as I know. So it's just gonna die, just like Destiny 1. All these sales on Destiny 1 and all the expansions, it's like, why even bother? Destiny 2 comes out later this year. It's like that's like buying on last year's Call of Duty when a new Call of Duty comes out under the assumption that Call of Duty doesn't suck balls. You can lean one way or the other on whether or not you like Call of Duty and its yearly releases, which certainly aren't on a yearly development cycle and could certainly be considered like the lower end of shooters. But damn it, if they don't have a lot of things to unlock in those games. Secondly, it looks like Blizzard is going to start testing nerfs to Reinhardt and Soldier 76 on the Overwatch PTR. I don't know. I guess people were complaining. I don't know if they're going to treat this like WoW and just continuously nerf shamans into the ground. Elemental shamans, I'm looking at you. And Darksiders is really cheap on Steam right now. Wow, those games are really cheap on Steam. They're always cheap on Steam. Always. In fact, you should probably only buy them on Steam because generally they're only like $5 to $10, which, to be honest, is a pretty good deal for what those games. A little bit of news that I'm actually excited about is it looks like Remedy is making a cinematic third-person action game, which I really like what Remedy's done. I think I love Alan Wake. I love that game. Some people don't necessarily like it, but I loved the premise. I thought the gameplay was good. It's not amazing. It's not something you can just keep playing over and over and over again. But damn it, if it's not a great time your first time through. So I'm pretty pumped for that. Also, they did make the first Max Payne game, and they came out with Quantum Break. Now, I played a little bit of Quantum Break. It's a little... I got what they were doing, okay? I got it. Like, you're trying to come up with something that's kind of fresh, having the show there. And, like, don't get me wrong. It's a cool idea. But I don't think it was executed the way that they wanted. And not to mention, with this being one of the first buy it on Xbox, get a PC copy games was, I don't know. It's okay. It's all right. I mean... If you really wanted to play a decent third-person shooter, just wait for Gears 4, which came out and was actually pretty decent. It looks like China, requested for there to be some price releases and some percentages for drop rates to be released on a lot of these free-to-play games, which, that's great. They're going to get this information, but who's to say they're not just going to lie? Like if I have a game, okay, like I'm going to use Heroes as an example because they just added in like the ability to get crates and things like that. Or hell, we use Halo 5 and the requisition packs. If I'm a company, okay, and you're buying these requisition packs or you're buying these crates or things like that, and then under whatever government rule, okay, why wouldn't I just inflate those numbers? So that if I can look them up here in America, that like, oh look, this looks like it has a higher drop rate than this. Like what? Like I could just lie about it. Why wouldn't I lie about it? Sure, I guess integrity is a part of it, but let's face it. A lot of these companies, a lot of these businessmen don't necessarily have a lot of integrity to begin with. So hey, there's that. So I don't know. I mean, I do think it's a good thing, and I think that these companies should be honest and transparent with the drop rates of things. I certainly don't consider it gambling. I mean, it's a choice. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's kind of like playing slots. Now that I think about it a little bit, right in the middle of making this video. But I don't know. I'm on the fence when it comes to microtransactions in games. On one side, like I can see certain cosmetic bits of it is like sort of like an acceptable bit to me. And some people might argue, well, it's already on the disc, so why should I have to pay for it? And it's like, but you're not necessarily getting an incomplete game if you don't have like the green color to like an outfit or a costume or a paint or a camo or something that you already have. I mean, it's not like integral to play the game. And I know a lot of people would say like, well, I don't like things that, make the game easier, like experience boosts or, things like that, right? Like I'll go back to Heroes here, those stim packs, like, man, like it's just a way for you to spend money to grind more. And like, look, if you like grinding out in a game, hey, that's fucking great. But if it's going to take me 200 years to unlock everything, you got to draw a line there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how you guys feel about that. Feel free to leave me some comments below. Hey, if not, fuck it. I'll make another one of these videos. So it's no big deal. It looks like Valve has provided an update on Steam user support, and it receives 75,000 support requests a day. This is coming from PCGamer.com. So, if you want to pop on over there, read the story, I'll go ahead and link it down below. Looks like the Linksys WRT 1200 AC router is on sale for $70. So that is pretty cool. Let's see where we can get it from. Where do we get it? Where do we get it? And I will provide a link to this down below because, damn it, everybody needs a good router because the Internet of Things, man. The Internet. Everybody needs the Internet. You love the Internet. I love the Internet. Hell, you're watching an online video right now. It looks like you can actually grab it right from the Linksys website, and you have to use a promo code FATWALLET30. Make sure to use all caps on that. This is also another thing from PC Gamer. So I'm not necessarily giving it verbatim, but I figured it was important news. I find things that if I find it interesting, I hope as hell that you find it interesting, because if not, I'm doing a pretty terrible job. So go ahead and swing over to the old Linksys website and give this one a look up if you're looking to get a new router. That's pretty much all I have for today. As I've mentioned in a few other videos, I work for an MSP, and we manage the IT of a lot of different companies. I specifically handle the deployment of machines and a lot of server alerts. So it's been a hell of a couple of weeks in the office, and I really wanted to get back to this, and I wanted to touch base with you guys, and I wanted to touch base with this community, and I want to let you know, like, I'm working on doing some tutorial videos. I'm not entirely sure what everybody's looking for. I could do some Linux stuff. I could do some Windows stuff. We can, try to look at, tips for games, things like that. I just want to come out here, give my voice, talk about some things that I love, and hopefully like get a reaction and maybe inspire some of you guys. So, hey, if you like the video, give me the thumbs up. If you love the video, go ahead and subscribe. If you didn't, go ahead and let me know why you hated it in the comments down below. Also, I apologize about my lack of an intro. I reinstalled everything on my operating system the other day, so I did the whole OS, and while I did back up all of my intro tools, apparently I didn't get everything like I thought I did, so that was my bad. But I'll have a new intro pretty soon, and we won't go back to that god-awful blue bouncing bullshit that I had in the first few videos. So I love you all very much. Have a good rest of your night.